Hello, my Libras. How you doing? Hope you're having an awesome day. This is going to be your weekly reading for the 5th to the 11th of April 2021. And as usual, we're going to split it up into two sections, your finance and career, and then we're going to look at your love life. So let's get started. Spirit, what do we have for Libra for finance and career for the upcoming week? Libra for finance and career in the upcoming week. That wants to come out. Libra for finance and career in the upcoming week. One more shuffle. Right, let's have a look. Okay, some pretty strong cards here for your finance and career this week, Libra. Your protection card for the week is the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands is, in this context now, your protection is that the burden is slowly lifting. Okay, it's coming to an end. So if you're feeling very, very heavy, just know that this burden is coming to an end. So, in the last couple of weeks, you've been really focusing on your financial goals. And it's been on your mind and it's been heavy. And perhaps something changed over the last couple of weeks to force you to focus on your financial goals. Maybe you've had a bit of a loss, a material loss of some sort. Perhaps I don't want to say you were retrenched, but something changed at work that's giving you signals that you need to figure out your future and make plans pretty quickly. Because I see in your current state, you are under stress about money and your career, or so much so that it may be affecting your sleep patterns. But I do see you continuing with your passion. So what's been happening is you've got this passion project, or what you do, you really love doing, but might not be bringing in enough money to support you, or you're starting to be concerned that it may not be enough for you to sustain you into the future. What's hidden from you and what's or in the background of your mind that you're not aware of, we've got the Six of Wands and we've got the Eight of Swords. And that for me just says that there's a small victory ahead. Okay. In fact, two things are happening. One thing, so if you're busy working on two streams of income, or two ideas to improve your income, or you've spoken to two different people about collaborating with you, or you've applied for two jobs, so certainly two different things. And what's hidden from what's happening in the background is one looks like it's positive and it's coming through, and the other one, there's indecision at the moment. And it may very well be delayed because of the indecision. Like perhaps they're waiting for you to prove yourself in some other way. And that's happening in the background. Those decisions are kind of made, whether you like it or not. The advice for the week is two very strong cards. You've got the Devil and the Death card, okay? And they look absolutely frightening. But the advice is to end your obsession with something And we talk about finance and careers here. So end your obsession, I think, about not having enough. End it. Stop it. In the words of Bob Newhart. Just stop it. Okay? If you obsess about an outcome, it hinders the outcome. Rather have gratitude for your progress, and when you have gratitude for your progress, progress will continue. If you're obsessed about the outcome, it appears to move further and further away from you. And that's maybe what's giving you these sleepless nights about this thing that you love doing, and it's not happening quickly enough for you. So, and look, you're protected by this lifting burden, this burden that's being lifted. And the one way you can lift the burden is by stop obsessing about that outcome. Because sometimes you need lots of little outcomes to reach that outcome. And if you focus too hard on the big outcome, it just feels like an absolutely heavy load with so many things that you have to tick off and so many steps that you have to take. Take one step, celebrate it. Take the next step, celebrate it. Take the next step, celebrate it. So how I see the week ending, Libra, is a bunch of important communication. Okay, you may be forced to do something because of compliance or legislation. So, in some instances, you may be forced into sorting your taxes out this week. Well, it's not really tax season for us here, but could be tax season in wherever you are. And also there's going to be a serious conversation with somebody about your future. And maybe they're related. Maybe somebody comes to you and says to you, if you want to go forward, I think you should do this. And this is coming from a wise person, a person who knows about the correct actions in the correct order. And I would certainly listen to this person. Okay. The Page of Swords is so I believe that someone's going to give you advice, and your duty is to listen and take action on that advice. That's how I see the week ending for you in your finance and careers. Libra, I hope that helps. Right, let's talk about your love and relationships for the week. Spirit, what can we tell Libra about their love and relationships for the week 5th to the 11th of April? Libra's love and relationships for the upcoming week, Spirit. Libra's upcoming week for love and relationships. Gee, my voice is really taking a hit this week. Love and relationships for Libra. Love and relations for Libra for the week coming up. One more shuffle. Right, let's go. Ooh. So Libra, for your protection this week, you got the Four of Swords, and the Four of Swords says take some bloody rest, okay, and self-care. And I think the universe is going to give you that opportunity this week. So when we're talking about love and relationships, keep this in your mind. We'll come back to it as we go through the reading. So this is very interesting. We've got two mothers in the pack from your recent past, and maybe you've had conflicting views about what you want out of a relationship. You've and maybe it's two people you're dealing with. Maybe you're interested in two people, and they're kind of the same, but they're very different. So the Empress is kind of like the mother figure, so the one that nurtures you and looks after you, and that can be male or female, by the way. So there's one person you're interested in that's that kind of, mothering kind of relationship, and that's what they're offering. Whereas the other person is the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is like the bad boy. It's got a shady past, got some stuff you don't know about him or her. It's that goth chick, or that guy that's got a penchant for a bit of leather. So I think that's what you've been dealing with over the last couple of weeks, or possibly the last week. And I'm not sure you even want to make a choice between the two of them, but those are the two influences. And perhaps this could be you deciding which way you want to portray yourself. Do you want to portray yourself as that nurturing, loving person, or do you want to portray yourself as the bad girl, bad boy persona when you're going out looking for a relationship? Because at the moment, Libra, I see you with some regrets. I see you broken-hearted. I see you dwelling on the past. I see you wallowing in self-misery about your relationship. But what's hidden from you, or what you're not aware of, is that you're much stronger than what you think, number one. And secondly, when the right person shows up, you will instinctively know it. So those are things that you don't really know about yourself, or you're refusing to admit to yourself. You are strong enough to get through this dry period, let's call it. And when you meet the right person, you'll know. So the advice from the universe this week basically is the universe and the Ace of Swords. So what the universe is saying to you is that you won't get out of this unless you take action, number one. Okay. And number two, don't be so fucking picky. There's an enormous pool of people out there for you, and all they're waiting for you is to take action. So you've got to put yourself out there. You've got to text that person. You've got to show your interest. You can't sit and wallow here and expect someone's going to come rescue you. That's not how it works. And if you take action, because up until this point it is what it is. From this point onwards, it's the potential if you listen to the advice of the universe. If you take action. You have the Nine of Cups, which is it's like the ultimate fucking relationship card, It's the wish fulfilled. And it might it might come in the form of somebody that you're not expecting or you're not looking for. So I see you like perhaps you've been thinking, oh, perhaps I need this nurturing, wonderful person, or perhaps I need this bad boy, bad girl kind of person. And you might be limiting yourself to just two types of people that you're looking at. Where if you just pick up that sword and have a look around you, somebody unexpected might just be in your orbit that you've never really looked at before because they don't fit into these two strict rules or whatever, and might end up being this amazingly beautiful thing, you know. And the universe is saying, just calm the fuck down, don't wallow in self-pity, because you've got the strength, you'll recognize the right person when you find them. Stop obsessing about pigeonholing or stereotyping the type of people that you think you should be with, because this person might just like be waving a little flag and say me, 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 and you're not even looking at them. But if you take time to look at them, this thing might turn out to be absolutely beautiful. So Libra, I hope this reading helped. I enjoyed it. It looks good on both sides. Your finance one was a take action kind of thing, and your love and relationships is take action. So take action. And I love you. Be safe, and I'll see you next time.